This year's Diabetes Care Symposium was focused on the contributions of electronic devices, new technology, to management of patients. It's something we're in the process of studying, still learning rapidly about, and we brought in some world's experts to talk about this. The electronic revolution is bringing us much more sophisticated devices. So we have better ways of measuring glucose, better ways of delivering insulin, and putting these together is really the challenge, and that's what's happening this year and recently. So this symposium was presenting some of the new data. We can't apply relatively expensive and incompletely tested methods to everyone at once. So what we wanted to focus on at this conference were the patients who we struggle with, who have a lot to gain and a lot to lose if they have poor glucose control. So the three groups that we selected were diabetes in the hospital setting, diabetes during pregnancy, and diabetes in young people under the age of 20.
All women obviously want the best possible outcomes for their babies, but it is particularly challenging for women with type 1 diabetes in pregnancy because their hormone levels are changing almost on a weekly basis. So our work really has focused around new technologies that might enable more women to get better glucose control before and during pregnancy. And specifically I presented data from a trial called Concept that showed for the first time that using continuous glucose monitoring continuously during pregnancy improved women's blood glucose control, but more importantly actually improved the health outcomes for their babies. And it has the potential not only to be clinically effective but to be cost effective. The babies of the mothers who use the continuous glucose monitoring spent 1 day less in hospital, and we hope that will be enough to pay for their technology, which is expensive. I think in the future what we're going to see is better linking of the continuous glucose monitoring to insulin delivery, the so-called closed loop artificial pancreas, and that has the potential to help women get good control and be not quite so demanding as current care.
This is going to be another big step forward. We've been managing diabetes by hand, basically, people making everyday decisions themselves, and it's a very arduous process. Self-care for diabetes, especially type 1 diabetes. The new devices don't completely solve the problems, but they give us tools that we didn't have before. I think a lot of people in these most emergent situations, that is in the hospital and during pregnancy and during difficult periods of their lives, such as adolescence, will get a big boost in their success in managing diabetes. And the presentations really confirmed that. The early data are very promising that we see.